Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to my channel, Xbot 448, and today's live stream, getting into Forza Horizon. As you can see, my controller batteries are low. I'll get to that in a second. But Forza Horizon, kind of like vinyl designs. There's a couple people I've been talking to in like Xbox Live parties, DMs on Twitter, asking me certain things about like how to put vinyls together and stuff. So I was like, well, why not, just make a video about it, do a live stream, show people certain things, certain tricks that I have with putting my cars together. I know I've tried to do this in the past, and a couple of videos actually, came out really well. A lot of people really got into what I was talking about when thinking about vinyl designs. If you're wondering, what you're seeing right now is I tried to start up the game, and there's a 2 gig update that I have to download. And for some rhyme or reason, oh, okay, we're starting to climb right now, but I'm looking at anywhere between 20 to 40 megabytes per second uh, download speed right now. Damn, it dropped to 9. I have no idea what's going on. Usually I'm up into like the 100s, 200s, or whatnot in terms of downloading content. But for some rhyme or reason, this sucker is crawling right now. Yo, what is up, Jacob Hernandez? That is right, brother. Hit that like button. Let people know where you are right now, that you're hanging out with the Xbot, and we are going to be talking about the vinyl designs. Like I said, I have this update. I didn't want to wait, like, have you guys waiting so long in the kind of like starting soon thing. So I was like, let me start this now and let people know exactly what's going on here. And as you can see, we're about 65% done. So we're almost there. When it comes to the controller, you saw my controller batteries are low. I have it plugged in, and the battery is charging right now because I use the battery packs. I don't use just like the 2 AA's or whatnot. But unfortunately, my wire has gone through hell, and it likes to connect and disconnect constantly while it's charging. So, it'll eventually get charged or whatnot. Hopefully it doesn't, cause too many problems. But, while we're here waiting, I'm just wondering, everybody in the chat, if you have any questions about vinyl design. What I'm going to try to show today, I'm going to try to show doing metallic race stripes. It's something that I talked to my boy Fuzzy Belvedere about, and when I told him how I did it, he's like, yo, that's really cool. I didn't think about that. So I want to put it out there and show people, and maybe by seeing the way I do a metallic kind of like race stripe going down the car, it can spark some more kind of like creative ideas out there in the community for using that process to kind of do different things. I'm all about, creativity, thinking outside the box. Now, I'll let you know, when it comes to my vinyl designs, I'm not like that anime person or that, comic book character person or anything like that. Like I don't do stuff like that. I try to do designs that look like they would be on a race car. Like you're going out to the racetrack or whatnot. Like you can definitely see that design. With that being said, I've done a couple kind of like company logo vinyls. I made them myself, like Mobile One, Turbonetics, Pirelli tires, Alpine, the Motegi logo. I've done a couple of those logos, did it myself. I am in the process. I have a list of more logos that I want to make. Like I want to make the Netflix logo and make a Netflix race car. I want to do, this is going to sound silly, all right? But I want to do the Oscar Mayer logo and make an Oscar Mayer sponsored race car. So I have a list of like new manufactured logos that I got to build. And I'll be really honest with you, those things, they can either be incredibly quick, everything can fall into place, or they could take a really long time to make. So, yeah. But we are almost there, 83%. Let's see if there's anything else I can show you here. This is my dashboard. I just recently grabbed Castlevania Lords of Shadow again because it went backwards. It went backwards compatible on the Xbox One, so I have the disc, and I took a picture basically of the title screen, and I'm using that as my background right now. Let's see what else. take a look at my pins, which I gotta redo my pins as well. But here's the games I have pinned up right now. Um, on the left side, I do kind of like all like the apps, and of course, as you can see, they don't even go all the way down on the left side. But these are the apps I go into mostly, so I have them right there. And then everything from the second row, going right, those are all games I want like quick access to. All right. I gotta put Dante's Inferno in here, and I have to put Castlevania is in here. All right. So I did that one. Dante's Inferno is a game I definitely want to put in my pins though. Yo, what is up, Dirty? Dirty, we're waiting for my system to download this update for Forza Horizon, and then we'll be able to go in and talk about vinyls, man. I hope you're excited. I'm excited to do this. I like talking about creative things, like making different creations, stuff like that. I like doing this stuff, so I'm really excited. Is it done? Hopefully it's done. I do have the game muted right now because I have to go in and shut the radio off. Otherwise, people are going to be like, you know what? We are taking this live stream and we're monetizing it for ourselves, like the different record companies and stuff like that. And I really don't like when they do that because they didn't put forth the effort to make the video themselves. So why should they do that? Yo, Ace Junkie, what is up, brother? I haven't seen you in a while. Like I said, like I hope at the end of the day when it comes to this video and this live stream, um, I hope it sparks like creativity in the community to go in there and mess around with the vinyls and try doing things and experiment. I mean, that's basically how I got into doing these vinyl creations and stuff like that, is by experimenting. Mm-mm. Like I said, all I have to do is go in and shut the radio off, and then I think I'm gonna go to the Horizon kind of like festival. I think they have the best lighting around the car when you're dealing with putting vinyls on it. So I think we're gonna go there. If I got any wheel spins, I'll do wheel spins right now, and we can see what I got. I love wheel spins, especially now since I'm not grinding for the $10 million castle anymore. I picked that up, so I'm actually putting money towards cars I want and stuff like that now, and I am a lot happier because I'm doing what I like to do in Forza games. Everything is centered around the cars and upgrading and making the cars look cool. Not only look cool, but drive well as well. Yeah, dirty wheel spins are always fun. Ooh. I don't have any of those cars because I don't have the car pass. Let's get out of that. That right there, that BMW, was the last car I was in before I shut the game off. That little sucker is nice. I made it all-wheel drive. I put a rally suspension on it. It's really plain though. I haven't done anything with vinyls or anything like that, but it's actually a really cool car when you start messing with it. I think I have it as A class. So let me shut the radio off here. There we go. Radio shut off, so I can turn on the game sound now. Siberia, what is up, my brother? It is good to see you in the chat. As always, guys, I got to do the typical kind of like YouTuber announcement here. You know, definitely hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done that yet. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, definitely subscribe. We are going to go in to vinyl designs, and hopefully you see some creative ways to put these shapes and stuff together to make something truly unique. If you want to support the channel, I do have a PayPal link in the description below, and I also have the super chat in the chat. If you do hit up the super chat and you have any questions, put your question in when you put in the super chat, and it'll pop up a different color. It'll catch my eye, and I will no doubt answer your question. So with that being said, let's go to the map, and we are gonna quick travel. And this is a tip right here, to quick travel to the Horizon Festival before you do anything with vinyls or anything like that. I just feel like the festival has better lighting. It puts you in like an all-white room, so you could really see your lines and everything like that. So yeah, fast travel there. It's gonna cost me 7,000. Yeah, that's all good. You guys are worth the 7,000 credits. You guys are worth a lot more than 7,000 credits. So I call that's the killer shack right there. I have no idea why they keep putting that in the loading screen for me, but I always think there's like a killer clown in that shack right there. Yo, Zomboy, what is up, brother? Yo, Siberia, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. You know, healthy. Just trying to get my my speech back to normal. It's been a year since my surgery or whatnot, and they said it was going to be a slow process. It definitely is a slow process, but I'm feeling good, man. Cannot complain whatsoever. Let's go to my garage. Let's go into my cars here. I want to pick something. I want to pick a car, not a gremlin. Not a gremlin, people. I want to pick a car that's kind of like known for stripes. You know, let's go Ford real quick. Let's go Ford Mustang. Let's see if I have a Mustang I can mess with here. Let's do this one. Let's do the 350. We're going to get into this car. Yo, Siberia, Rock Band. Brother, I've been thinking about bringing it back. I have an issue when it comes to my webcam, though. So possibly if you want me to bring it back soon, I won't be on webcam right off the bat. I don't know how you guys would feel about that. Alright, so we'll do designs and paints here. Alright, let's go to paint car real quick. Now, as you can see, this car has 2 racing stripes on it, and a red highlight on the side, right? Now, I know there's a lot of people out there who love racing stripes. So what we are going to do is we are going to make a metallic racing stripe. Let's start with something crazy. We'll go actually, you know what? We'll do a regular color real quick, and then we'll switch it over. I'm just picking a bright color right now, something I can work with. So I'm going to do yellow, right? And we're going to make a metallic racing stripe. So we're going to back out of this. Of course, save to the current car. I hear you, Siberia. I hear you, brother. There's not a day that goes by I don't think about that, man. To be really honest with you. Alright, so here we go. We got this yellow car right here. And a lot of times when people want to do a racing stripe, this is what they do. They go to the top, right? They pick a vinyl shape. It's usually a square. We'll make it black, right? This is what they do. They'll mess with the size, make it smaller like this. Okay, I've been disconnected from online. I have no idea what's been going on with Forza lately. But they would do this, right? This would be kind of like their basic racing stripe. But if you want to make a metallic one, you have to think outside the box. So what we're going to do here, we have to decide how big we want the racing stripe, pretty much where we want it and whatnot. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this stripe and I'm going to make it wider. You might think I'm crazy, but bear with me, guys. All right. Now I am going to move this to one side. All right. We'll go right where you see the where the hood is. You see that the airflow duct right there in the hood. We're going to go right to that edge. All right. Use the direction pad going up and down to make little adjustments. Yo, graphic guy. Yo, nice to see you in here, brother. So, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. I put this off to one side. I'm going to leave it there. Now, if you have seen any of my other kind of like vinyl tutorials, I will tell you this right now. Everything that I'm going to do, every layer that I'm going to do, anything to the left side is on a lower layer, right? If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see like they have different things. A for OK, B to go back, X to cut, and Y to insert. That's basically a copy and paste right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit X on what I just made, hit X, and then I'm going to put it back with Y, right? So it's back there. Now the only thing is, if you look over on the right hand side, you'll see like there's a little clipboard box, and it has that black rectangle that I just made. It has it in there. Anytime you cut a vinyl, it puts it in that clipboard box, right? So I'm going to hit Y to insert again. And now what I have is I have two rectangles, but they are completely over each other, right? So I'm going to take one of them and I'm going to change their position, and I'm going to move it up. All right? Keep moving it up, moving it over here. Keep moving it. I know it doesn't look like it's moving, but it's moving. There we go. All right? And we're going to try to put it pretty much right there. All right? And now I still have that in my clipboard. So I am going to go to my front bumper, and I'm going to hit insert again, which is Y. But now it's laying on its side. So what I want to do is I want to spin it. So I'm going to spin it. I'm going to spin it, I believe, 90 degrees. Alright, so I spinned it at 90 degrees. I'm going to move it here. Here we go. And I'm just going to match it up with the line I have from the vinyl on the hood. See, just like that. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one. I'm going to put it back. I'm going to add another layer. Alright? With that same thing, hit insert again, and I'm just going to move that over. A lot of copy and pasting going on here. Alright. And let me just throw something together on the sides and in the back. So check this out. I want to do this in the back as well. Graphic, you cannot design a whole skin in a different program. They definitely want you to use this, um, this style to make your vinyl designs. That is a great question too, by the way. But no, you have to use kind of like the tools that they gave you on this. You can use, I think you can use the Xbox app, and like there's a way to make it kind of transparent. So you can put like you could put a design behind your Xbox app dealing with the vinyl designs, and you could try to form fit your circles and squares to make that design that's behind it. Kind of like those sheets of paper that you could see through, and you were able to tracing paper. You're able to trace like characters with it. It's kind of, there's a way to make the Xbox app transparent like that, but that seems, I'd rather try to do it this way, almost like a freehand type thing. All right, so check this out. I want to put this on the rear bumper as well, right? So here's another little trick. On each of these layers, right, you hit the right trigger. And when you hit the right trigger, a little red triangle appears on the top right of that layer. See, right there. See? So you put it on both of them. And now that means I have control over both of these at once. So if I hit X to cut these, and then I hit Y to insert it again, I have it in my clipboard as well now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unhighlight those. I'm going to take what I have in my clipboard, go to the rear bumper, and hit insert. And we should be okay. You're going to take a little adjustment here. Unhighlight each one of these. And I got to move this one over a little. Alright, and then for the sides, you can just pick your vinyl shape right here. So it's going to be black. Make it stretch across the whole side of the car. Make it extend up above. And look, see what you're getting right now? Now, if somebody was to look at this car right now, you guys would think that I took a yellow vinyl, right? And I just put it over a black car. There's a reason why I'm doing it this way, all right? So that goes there. I'll cut that and I'll just put it on the other side. So now it looks like I got a black car, right, with a yellow stripe on it. And it looks like I did the yellow stripe. So let's back out of here. Save this to the current car. Hopefully this is where you're like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. Yo, crazy, watch, we're going to go back and mess with it. I'm showing you the very basic right now because this is the point I wanted to drive home right here, right? Now, when we paint the car, you see how when we paint the car, it's just changing the stripe. So that means if we go into special colors right now, this is where you can see some really cool things going on. Like you can have this kind of like rainbow black going on here. When the light hits it, it goes rainbow. So your car will look black until the light hits it. Alright, and you can design off of that, right? If you want, you can have carbon fiber. You can have a carbon fiber stripe. You can even do something funky like this. You can have a camo stripe. And here we go. See, that is a metallic racing stripe. Now we could change the tint as well. So you have a black car with a yellow metallic racing stripe on it now. Yo, graphic, did you like the rainbow, brother? That is awesome. You can change the color, do what you got to do on it. I do like that green. But see, instead of just taking one vinyl, like one square, and stretching it out and making a racing stripe, you take a couple squares and you put them on the car like this, and then you can make some really crazy, colored racing stripe for your car. Alright, so we got to decide what color we're going to do here. Let me see what the red's like. I do like that. I don't know if you guys noticed from my channel. Alright, graphic, alright, Siberian graphics say green, so we're going to go with the green, alright? Let's go with the green here. It's a little bit, that's better. Can we get a little darker here? Yeah, I like that. Alright. So that's what we got going for us there. Alright, we'll go with that. We can even make our tints on the greener side to match. Which I definitely do that sometimes. Or I go black out. But alright, so let's back out of here again. We're gonna save that. I'm going to show you guys some things as well. So hold on. We're going to go back to the apply vinyls, right? We're going to go to the top. Remember, right trigger to put that little red triangle on it. Now I'm controlling both of these at once, right? So I'm going to grab both of these. I'm going to position them. Here we go. I'm going to move it back. Right? Might be like, yo, dude, what the hell are you doing right now? You will see. Let's make it go up to pretty much the window here. There's a reason why I'm doing this. So, you know what? We're actually going to do something else with this. I'm going to group the two on top together. So I'm going to hit group, right? And now they take up one layer. They take up one block. It's still two layers, though. Alright, so now we have this openness right here. Now there's so many other things you can do, right? Like one of my favorite vinyls is this vinyl right here. Absolutely love this vinyl. They're showing it as white on top. I'm going to make it black. I'm going to bring it down. Alright. I'm going to spin it 90 degrees. Alright. So now I mess with the size here. Alright, let's make it wider. Start messing with the size here. I'm going to move it over. Cut that, insert again, move this one over. And like I said, this is really basic stuff right here. All right? But now if you look, you got it's a little more fancier. You got a little bulge going here. It's not just a straight line. You know, and this is how I start my vinyl designs usually. All right. Oh, I see that. I'm actually off a little bit here. Let's bring it in. So let's just look from the front bumper here. See, little things like that could mean a lot. All right, let's move out. Let's see, something else I can do. Let's get rid of these. Grab these and bring them back. Bring them back forward. Okay. Now, let's try this. Do a black square. Change the size. Make it thin like that. Bring it right to that. Move it over. Make another one. Put it over like that. So you're starting to build inside your racing stripe. To me, something like that looks really cool. Now, say you didn't want the racing stripe going all the way to the front, right? I would do something like this. I'd grab another one. Let's go to my favorite, like I said, one of my favorites right here. Right? I'll bring it down here, and then I'll mess with the size. Oh, wow. That actually looks really cool. If I move it over a little bit. Ah, Kids School is calling. Hold on. We have to ignore that because we listen to messages from them. All right. So we'll do something. If you want to close it off, you can close it off. You know, adjust the size to where. Something like that. I actually like that right there. So to me, that looks pretty cool. I'll cut it, put it back, go to the front bumper. Spin it. See if we can move it down some without getting. How about move it up some? Now this thing, it looks like it goes all the way through. Alright, move it. Controller disconnected. Great. But to me, see, that's a pretty simple but pretty cool looking start to a design. Guys, if you have any questions, hit up the chat. Let me know what you're thinking right here. Let me know if this is something you have thought of before. Have you already done like racing stripes this way, where basically you did most of the car in a vinyl, and then your car paint turned out to be the racing stripe? Did you ever think about doing it this way? And do you see where I'm saying now you can add in things that I think look really cool on these cars. But let me know what you think in the chat. So we got that going. I mean, I could even do stuff like let's go back to the top here. We're gonna put that there. Go back to the top. We're gonna cut this one, right? Put another one. Like that. Cut that. Bring it over. About like that. Like that. Cut that one. Duplicate it. Looks pretty evenly spaced, right? Your Master Chief helmet. Dude, if I use anybody else's vinyls on here, there was something there's a reason why I don't use anybody else's like vinyl designs. Something happened. I couldn't adjust things the way I wanted to. It was weird. Well, Z Black, do you see what I'm saying? How just looking at things from a different perspective can get you into a totally new area of creating vinyls, yeah. And another thing I would suggest is having kind of like vinyl designs already done. Like with me, like I said, I do kind of like I do the racing cars, like my own types of racing cars or whatnot. So I need manufacturer's labels. The manufacturer labels or vinyls that they have are pretty good. I use some of them, but I don't want to make all my cars the same thing. So I've done kind of like my own vinyl groups. That's what you call them, my vinyl groups. So I'll show you some of those. I've been working on a Deadpool one. That one's really simple right there. I want to get more into that. I made Adidas as well. Let's see. The Motegi sign. Of course, next for next podcast. I try to do kind of like a hashtag community thing. Pirelli tires. I did a couple different ones of those. This one with the yellow box is meant for like the smaller sticker. This one is meant to be kind of like that big Pirelli sign. If you want your car like really, mainly sponsored by Pirelli. Mobile One, Turbonetics, Beats. I did the Beats logo. I did Rockford Fosgate logo. The Pro Drift logo. The Twitch logo. Royal Purple Oil. Castrol. So if you're into stuff like that, I would suggest kind of like, slowly but surely replicating them in here and then saving them so you could just throw them into your design. So like, as I'm placing these vinyls, right? Say I want to make this a next podcast one. I would go here. I would go to load vinyl group, right? Click on that. Go to next. Load it. It always loads really big. Adjust the size. And put that somewhere. This is just for example. And you can spin it. Kind of get it to look cool. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. But we'll take that off. Alright, so let's go left side. Grab this one. We're going to move it up. Alright. Say move it up to there. You know what? Let's move it back real quick. I like to go halfway into the wheel well like this, because what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make another black vinyl, right? I'm moving it to the front of this car. Cover up that whole spot. So now you got the front end all blacked out. Everything looks like it matches going into the front bumper. And then you can mess with that green or yellow that who was talking about that before, saying they should have. I'm looking through. Crazy Greek dude said, leave some yellow at the bottom. We changed the color to green metallic, so we're leaving some green metallic at the bottom. And my controller disconnected again. Don't mind that, guys. It's all part of the experience. Move it down. How come it looks like it's going to touch that? That's so weird. It is. Huh. So I spun it a little bit. I don't know. Does that look sloppy, maybe? How about if we take this and we spin it? There we go. That looks better. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut that, bring it over here. And make it smaller. Move it up little by little. Oh, nice. I know my controller batteries are low. Alright, so we'll do that. And now, on the right side, we have it the way it normally was, right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna cut this one out, right? I'm gonna click on put a layer down, but I'm gonna insert all from the right or left side. So when I click that, everything I just did on that other side shows up on here. Alright. Now as you can see, the back doesn't match up with what I did on the sides. So I'll go to the back here. Rear bumper. Lift this one up. Wow, I made this really big. Match it. There we go. Match it. And do the same thing with this one. Basically move it up. This is positive 235. I don't want to change that part. I'm only changing the y-axis right now. These suckers were really long. Hey, I think I put that in perfect. Beautiful. And now if I want to, I can make another one. That actually looks really cool like that. Blocking the middle out. But hold on, let's shrink this down first. What I want to do here, that doesn't match too well. Hopefully nobody sees it. How about that? Yo, what's up, Chelsea? My not best friend. How you doing? Oh, Chelsea, trust. I'll show you a couple other cars that like I spent more time on. This one, I'm doing more or less, like I said, a tutorial. So if there's any questions out there, now is the time to kind of ask me, because I'm not going in and making a full design car right now. What is up, Crazy Gamer? I'm not going in and making a full design car right now, but I'm showing kind of like the effects of looking in a reverse situation. A lot of people, when they thought about racing stripes, they would take a vinyl square and stretch it out along the top of the car. And I went in kind of like a reverse order, and I left that very strip on the top. I left that down to the car's paint color, and all the black you see, that is all vinyls. Alright, so we got that going. Looks decent. I still like the way it looked when that black square was in there too. Hold on. Just put that in there as well. I like that. Think that looks crispy. But yeah, like you could just, I mean, there's so many things you can do in here, right? Let's go back to the top. You can make, more stripes if you want. Like you could ungroup this right here and take one side and like, oh, wrong. Okay. Thin it out. Thin it out. You punk. Like really thin it out, right? Move it over. thin it out some more. And you could just do another one like right there or something like that. And keep it going. And you know, keep it going. Do it on the other side as well. Cut that out. Cut that one, put it back. Like I said, these are I'm doing this very basic right now. But yeah, you know, keep doing something like that, you know, and then adjust the sides of the cars, you know, the vinyls, and see exactly what you're gonna do. Yo, Crazy Gamer said he made Master Chief from scratch. My controller disconnected again. Alright guys, but that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I'll show you a couple cars that I have done. Let me show you my most recent one. I'm gonna save this one, and I will be doing live streams where I put the types of cars I'm about to show you, where you'll see me putting those together. Wow, crazy, 300 hours in car vinyl design. Dude, that is dedication, man. But let's back out of here. Go to my cars. I know the latest one I did was a Porsche. So let's go to the Porsche. Let's look at this one. This is my newest one. I'm still working on it. There's still more. I think there's more I can do to this car. But it is a Beats race car, as you can see from the big Beats logo on the front. I did make it a red metallic, right? And if you can see on the side, in between the black and the black kind of like top and the white bottom, that is a red metallic paint job, right? And let's see, go around back here. I made it a number 8. Of course, Pirelli Turbonetics, and like I said, I'm working on more kind of like manufacturer logos and stuff like that. I'm not done with this one yet. Hey, Crazy Gamer sent me a sent me a message on here, brother. I will check it out. All right, I promise you. But yeah, so I did this one. I'm still working on it. I still feel like there's more that can be done to this, but I like to kind of like, I like to try to follow the flow of the car with the vinyls. I think those are when my designs come out best. I don't know. I think it's coming out pretty good. Let me show you another one here. Let's go Pagani. This is one of my favorite cars to race with, as long as I'm not going off-road with it. Oh, dude, what happened? Oh, I accidentally got into it. Alright. So, view car. My bad, people. Alright. This is my Windows 10 Pagani. Alright. And my controller back. Dude, guys, next time I swear my controller battery will be fully charged. But yeah, this is another one of them. My Windows 10 Pagani. I believe this one you can actually download it yourself if you have this Pagani. It is a Pagani Zonda. It is the number 12. Maybe it's his car. Let's see here. Let's see if it is his car. Let's nope. No, no, it was a good thought, Chels. Not enough green. See, I like the way this came out. All right. I actually made that one. When did I make that one? I think it was Forza Motorsport 6 is when I made that car. Made that vinyl design for that car. Of course, we all know this one. This one is hot right now in terms of people downloading it in Forza Horizon. And of course, it's my Adidas Lamborghini. This thing has been downloaded quite a few times. I really appreciate it. Yo, to anybody out there who has downloaded this vinyl and you're using it on your car, thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so those little kind of like really basic ideas I gave you with that Mustang, turn into doing things like this. It gets you to think in a different kind of like, at least it did for me, has you think in a different kind of mindset when you're looking at putting together these cars. Chelsea, what's a T20? Deadpool versus Spider-Man car in Forza 4. Crazy. You could bring that into Horizon 4, right? Oh, you said Forza 4? Ah, I don't think they brought it over from 4. I think it's like Forza Motorsport 5 and then anything after that. Oh, man. Yeah, I had some really cool designs in the original Forza Horizon, but unfortunately I can't download those either. I'm trying to think what other. Yeah, let me just go through here. Did I do any other cars? And yes, people, these are all my cars. I play this game. I play this game quite often. Alright, so let's go to designs. My designs. Yeah, I got a few designs in here. Look at that. You can't really look at them for some rhyme or reason, but I have quite a few car designs going on over here. And if you want, you can go through. All you have to do is search my name, Xbot 448, when you're searching car designs, and you can actually go to my my market for designs, tunes, and everything like that, and you can see my designs there, and you can pick it up. It doesn't cost you any credits. If you like them, you can download them. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. But yo, guess what, guys? Since we're here, I am kind of curious. Show all my. I'm kind of curious as to how much time I have spent in this game. For those people out there who think I'm not a gamer, you know what I'm saying? I'm casual. Let's see how much time I have in this game right now. I got about almost 6 days in game on Forza Horizon 4. So that's pretty good right there. Almost 6 days. Let's take a look at how much time I have in Destiny 2. Uh, 57 days in Destiny 2. I think that's pretty good as well. Hold on, I got people knocking on the door. Hold on 1 second. Uh, just give me 1 second. Where's my mic? My bad, people. Uh, uh, uh. All right, and let's go to Halo 5. 72 days and 4 hours. Yo, crazy, man. Oh, Crazy Greek. I thought you were asking me what my gamer tag was. I'm like, yeah, it's right there, man. Xbot 448. All right, guys, but that's pretty much it for now. Let me know if you want me to go into kind of like more complex. Let me go back home here. Pretty sure you don't want to see all that stuff. Let me know if you want more kind of like complex tutorials. Let me know if you want them in like a video form or if you want me to do live streams. And like I said, I will be making more of those sports cars that I normally make. I'm working on making, like I said, the Netflix logo. Like there's a couple different Netflix logos, so I want to make sure I have a couple of those. The Oscar Mayer logo as well. Um, 6 6 hours, yo, dude. Yo, crazy. When it comes down to Halo 5, that was the game I played constantly for a really long time, man. So it's all good. Trust me. I don't expect everybody to have like 72 plus days in that game. But guys, thank you for coming through. Like I said, I am gonna wind it down now. Again, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope this helped you in terms of like I said, making a metallic racing stripe, but like in a broader aspect. I hope this live stream, this video helped you to kind of think differently about how you're putting down your vinyls. All right. And if you take just kind of like that simple principle that I showed you with the metallic the metallic racing stripe, and kind of go crazy and see where you could go with it. Use circles and different shapes and see exactly what you can make. I'm sure people out there, I've seen a lot of people are like, oh, I just can't do that stuff. You'll definitely surprise yourself with the more time that you go in and you experiment with these things. But thank you guys again for hanging out with me. As usual, there's Crazy Gamer again. As usual, if you like the live stream, hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. I am going to be doing more live streams. I want to live stream Castlevania Lords of Shadow. I'm thinking about live streaming Dante's Inferno as well. I'm just not sure if I'm going to get in trouble for it. For certain aspects of that game, but I want to do that as well as creating cars, doing gaming news videos, and the next podcast every Saturday. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely do that. Ring that bell to get notified when my content drops. But until then, guys, have a great night, and I will see you again real soon. Thank you, guys. I'm out.